Hello, everyone, and welcome to Footy Judge Mode. This is your daily views. This is not going to be an agenda, but it might be an agenda. You know me, I never back down from one. But welcome, everybody, to our channel, to my channel. Hit that like button if you just joined, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, let's see that like button lit underneath your stream, of course. Hit that like button. We're here today to talk about Arsenal, Mikel Arteta masterclass. The mature Mikel Arteta, what did he do to Arsenal to be that calm and that composed? And also Ange Postecoglou, can he go all the way with these people, of course? And Pochettino, we were just discussing on Never a Foul, of course. Can Pochettino turn the corner and actually take Chelsea back to the top? But cheers, everybody. And maybe Pep and Klopp, are they old days? Are they already old days? Are they getting replaced? I don't think Pep will get replaced. I don't think Jurgen Klopp will get replaced. But we're here to talk about it, to welcome everybody to Footy Judge Mo. Hit that like button. And let's get started right away. And of course, I want to start with the Arsenal Football Club sensational season so far in terms of results. 20 points on the board. The best defense in the league, if I'm not mistaken, joint with Manchester City. One goal less than Manchester City as well, so they are in a good shape. I like this Arsenal team. I like what I see from this Arsenal team. Mature, calm, and collected. They're not bad, are they? They're not bad, this Arsenal team. We said that there's going to be Kai Havertz's problem, but until now, yes, he's probably a hologram, but they're using the hologram. And the biggest game of the season, the hologram showed up, had the assist for the goal. Believe it or not, this is what happened. This is what happened with Arsenal Football Club. So what changed this year? What is Arteta doing this year? In my opinion, what Arteta is doing is not a fast-paced football. Kind of slower, a little bit calm, tightening the defense. Of course, we need to give him credit, as Here Today is saying, here today, and don't have questions to Pep's tactic. We don't have to question Pep's tactics on Sunday. Why Pep was so defensive versus Eddie Nketiah led the front line. I think we'll talk about that if you want to talk about Sunday. But we spoke about Sunday already too many. I want to speak about the Arsenal and what Arteta did this year. It's a slower paced game. It's still trying to smother the oppositions. But this provides defensive stability. Arsenal are actually a very good team. I actually said, if you remember me, I said they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle a little bit to replace Xhaka. So they had to change the whole thing. Kai Havertz played there. I thought it was a hologram. He wasn't great, but they still got the results. The draw against Fulham is a story. But again, in the biggest game of the season, he switched the tactics. He didn't switch the tactics. He stuck to the tactics. Didn't go full guns blazing. Just waited a little bit. And at the end, he won. He won the game, created the chances. People want to say that he didn't create enough chances. People want to say that he did not. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of shots on target, but they were in a place to shoot. And they nullified Man City, apart from the first 3 minutes and that corner where Haaland flicked it and Aki missed. I actually think Man City were nullified. I think Haaland was kind of invisible, even though he had an okay game. But we're actually measuring Haaland on Haaland standards. We aren't just measuring Haaland on anybody's standards. We aren't comparing Haaland to Eddie Nketiah. We aren't comparing Haaland to Oli Watkins. This is Erling Haaland. Erling Braut Haaland, the best striker on the planet, as people want to see. And people want to say, of course. But let's talk about how Arteta changed this Arsenal team based on the personnel. Julian Timber got injured. Zinchenko came back. Gabriel and Saliba look solid. Mo safe Hamza. He's drowning. I know he's drowning on Ossam's channel. I know that. Thank you for people that tuning in. Ossam's people will join us. So can we get to 50 likes? Guys, hit that like button for me. It helps the channel massively. The like button is very important. It's very important. This is how this channel grow. The like button is underneath your live chat. If you're do the live chat, close the live chat, hit that like button, come back and chat with me. And if you're on a computer, the like button look like a thumbs up underneath your thing. Like it if you like me, like it if you don't like me. But that's how the channel grow and get more people. I'm gonna try to get some questions. If you want to have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Put Q in front in uppercase. I'm gonna try to start it and see what it is to try to start to answer some questions. But where can Arsenal finish? I think Arsenal can win the league. Can they? Can win the league. Well, will they win the league or not? Unknown is saying here, Arteta ain't winning shit, ain't won shit. There's a lot of coaches that didn't win anything before they won their first trophy. There's a lot of coaches that didn't win. Mourinho didn't win until he won with Porto. Arteta, this is his fourth year as a full-time manager. I'm not gonna just say that he hasn't won anything. He not yet. Not yet. But in my opinion, I still think that I'm going to answer this in a bit. I'm going to answer this. But big up everybody that joined us. We're almost 60 people here. So I need the likes to go up to 50. This is my only request. There is no super chats for you to send for questions and stuff. There is no way to support the channel. But I think your likes, your subscription to the channel is what is going to help this channel become bigger. If you like my takes, and even if you don't like them and you find them weird and strange, you can clip them, post them on Twitter, and say, look at this guy, what is he saying? He is waffling. Sir Alex, so the first question is about Conte going to Naples. I actually don't know anything about that, but maybe it will happen. So Mustafa here, Muqarrab, is saying if Arsenal buy Ivan Toney into January, they will go for the Premier League. I think even without Ivan Toney, with Gabriel Jesus and Saka and Martinelli with Trossard coming off the bench, I actually think they can go for the Premier League. They were great with Jesus last year. Even when Jesus got injured, it's not bad. I think Arsenal can go for the league. 100% Arsenal can go for the league. Without any questions, Arsenal can absolutely. But you have to be like, you have to put context into it, right? Like, you cannot just tell me that Arsenal won't win the league if they lose it in the last game or they lose it by 3-4 points. And you tell me, see, I told you so, they haven't won the league. Well, context. Last year, the only challenge until game week 30. We knew that from that point, they lost the league. I want this year. I want them this year to go all the way to game 36, 37. That's what I want Arsenal to do. This is what I want Arsenal to do. But is it going to happen? I believe it might happen because Arsenal look more composed. Well, Odegaard is not having the same output, but the team doesn't need Odegaard to have the same output. If you tighten the defense more, you might not need to score that many. Am I mistaken? You might not need to score that many. This is my point here. This is my point about Arteta and what he did to the team. They might not have to score as much. This is it. They might not have to score as much. So make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course. I know I speak a lot and I speak too fast, but that's just my personality. If you don't like it, I don't know what to do about it. Maybe I take a little bit of a muscle relaxant or something so I can speak a little bit less. It's like Man City give Arsenal a blow to give them. I disagree with that. Like Arsenal, they are more mature this year. You don't believe that? I'm not sure. They look more mature. Saliba look better. Gabriel look better. Zinchenko look more mature. Ben White I think Ben White look okay. And also you have to understand one thing. You have to understand one thing, that teams are playing differently against Arsenal. Teams are absolutely playing differently against Arsenal because last year was a little bit of a surprise. So this year is completely different. Teams are setting up different. Teams know how Odegaard play. Teams know how Saka play. Teams are going to try to double on Martinelli. I think that's what is going to happen. But it's Arsenal finding the ways to win the game, finding the ways to open up the opposition. Martinelli has been good. Saka, people say that Saka has been bad. Well, Saka hasn't been bad. Saka hasn't had the same output. Saka is doing all right, but people are doubling on him. Will Stewart here is saying, big up Will, is saying they have to start creating from the midfield. This is what Odegaard should do now. The pens and deflections won last. Owen Golidio was our third high scorer in Conte experience on goal. And look how that went. Yeah, but the difference is they are very good defensively, Arsenal. And I believe defense, with a little bit of luck up top, and you make your own luck, I think it will be all right for them. Because they will have eventually Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, and Saka will play together. We haven't seen them playing together this year yet. We haven't seen them yet to play together. And I think once Jesus plays down the middle, they will open up defenses. They will get more spaces for Martinelli. Saka will get more spaces. I believe the thing about it also, Thomas Partey is back. And there will be Rice. You guys threw me off with some of the comments. Like Daniel here is saying Mo Haaland did create more big chances than Arsenal team. I don't know about that. Hash Kora say, of course, from Egypt, say this depends on Saliba. He's the one that makes the defense so high. Yeah, he makes the defense so good. Yeah, I agree with you. Timber come back too. Timber won't come back this year. I don't think Timber will play this year. I actually don't think so. But long story short, Arsenal will be able to win games after they win against Man City. They were the better team, but they weren't like the day and night. So I think Arsenal, if they get if the Holland created the Aki, you're talking about in that game, but overall, I disagree with you. I don't think Holland creates more chances than the whole of Arsenal team. But Arsenal, what do they need in January? I believe they need a striker, of course, just a replacement for Jesus to have a plan B because Edin Ketia isn't good enough. And I don't know about Kai Havertz. How can they use him? Can they use him as a target man? Maybe, but now Partey is back. So Rice will have more freedom. And I believe now we're going to see if Rice can play that 8 role, can go forward with the ball, can support the offensive part. I am not sure. But I think we can only see. We can only wait and see, of course. So that's my point. Like, we'll have to wait. We'll have to see. But I believe at the moment, Arteta changed the way Arsenal play. Changed the way Arsenal play. He is missing the whole season. Now moving on from Arsenal a little bit, but I want to compare Arsenal last year to Spurs this year. Why do people discredit Spurs? So I got corrected that the team where Spurs were top of the league was under Mourinho, the football that wasn't sustainable under Mourinho. Last year, Arsenal had probably a bare 11 with Holding, Kivior, Kieran Tierney, nobody to support in the midfield. They had Neni as a backup. Jorginho came in the second half of the season. So why can't we compare Spurs to Arsenal this year? Is it because of Daniel Levy? Is it because of the mentality of a club? But this is a whole new club. This is a whole new team. This is a whole new coach. This is a brand new culture. But my point is, if Spurs after 8 games are 20 points ahead, they're unbeaten, and they play progressive football, they create a lot of chances. Now, we're going to talk about the problems. So why I can't just sit here and assume, well, if Arsenal done it last year until Saliba got injured and Thomas Partey, why can't Spurs do it? Arsenal last year had Europa League. Spurs don't have in European football. Spurs have a cup that already went out, another cup that starts in January, February. So can you tell me in the chat why not? Why not? It's a simple equation. You know what I mean? Very small sample, yes. We can start guessing and predicting with that. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Wolves. If I, but in the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and knock down what they did in the first 8 games. They were so good. They already played Liverpool, won with all the controversy and all the stuff, but they won the game. They played against Arsenal, played very, very well, got a point from the Emirates. They played Manchester United and won. So they did play good. They did play good. And I'm only having this sample to comment on. Do you want me to comment on something else? This is Spurs playing this football. James Madison has been great. As he's today saying here, James Madison has been player of the, it's Mohamed Salah. After the last game, I think it's Mohamed Salah. So, Mo, here's the answer, Mo, because you need mentality to win the league. I'm not saying, see, you're taking my argument to a completely different level. I'm not saying Spurs will win the league. I'm just analyzing the first 8 games. And the first 8 games, they have been all right. They have been all right. Spurs can a little bit take it. Spurs can do more. Spurs, they're still new with this manager. Imagine after a little bit of time, even with Ange Postecoglou, what can they do? I think they can do something. They can't win the league because I don't think They still need to lose one to win one. But they have been good. I'm not going to knock them down. And it's a big club. If they choose to spend money, they can spend money. They have big players. They have really big players. They have big players like Son. I think Bissouma is good. They have Madison is good. There is no reason other than they are Spurs, which isn't an argument at all. This is my argument. Every time I'm talking to someone, they say, but they are Spurs. We have seen before. They are Spursy. Okay. Arsenal for 20 years didn't win jack shit. But because and last year, I'm taking just an example, but last year they challenged out of the blue, by the way. The year before, they were fifth. The year before, I think they were eighth. The year before, they were fifth. Out of the blue, Arsenal challenged. It clicked. So why can't we say that Spurs will click and challenge for the league? I mean, challenge for the league. Let me just get this straight. I mean, challenge for the league. I mean, maybe get 80 plus. For me, 80 plus points. If the winner gets 90 points, you're done good enough. You have done good enough. 4 cups ain't shit, Mo. Spurs are shit. Okay, this is your argument is Spurs are shit. Box Gunner. This is the argument here. Who are they challenging? Well, already Man City lost 6 points already. After 8 games, Man City lost 2 games already. So you're telling me, so let me get this straight from you people. Let me get this straight. Let me just type something and get this straight. Okay. So we're allowed last year to call Arsenal challenge a title charge when we knew after game week 31 that they lost the league. Let me know in the chat. It's a yes or no question. Did you know that Arsenal lost the league already after game week 31? Just let me know in the chat. It's a yes or no. For me, it was a yes. It was like, yeah, this team is done now. Saliba's out, is done. It's over for them. It's absolutely over for them. Let me know in the chat. Yes or no question. So I'm assuming, exactly. Everybody's saying yes. Exactly. You guys are right. You guys are 100% right. It's a simple question. Yeah. Everybody knew that they lost the league. Okay. But we called that title charge. But we called that title charge, didn't we? We called that, Arsenal challenge for the title. Yes. But now, so Spurs, if Spurs get 80 points, I'm just saying 80 points. Do you believe that's called a title charge? Based on your argument last year for Arsenal, it is a title charge. Well, if Spurs comes game week 20 and they are 15 points away from them, well, that's completely different. I don't believe they're going to be 15 points away from the title. I believe comes January, after game week 19, Spurs might have actually points, 5 points behind Arsenal, 5 points behind Liverpool. Like, they will be 6 points tops from the top. Another question, how many points from the top do you believe comes halfway through the season, Spurs will be off the top? Just tell me for real. 19 games, halfway through the season, how far do you think Spurs will be away from the top? I'll give you a number. I think it's going to be maximum 6 points. That's what I believe. So let me know in the chat. And then after halfway through the season, they are 6 points behind the top leaders or whatever. That's maximum, by the way. And you're telling me that's not them trying to get something out of this league? They are, of course. Let's not be idiots here. Because they are 15. Here you go. Daniel said 15 points. 15 points. They already played 8 games. And they are top of the league. They are top of the league at the moment. So there is halfway through the season, there is 11 games left, 33 points. You're telling me that in 33 points, everyone else will win all their games and Spurs will lose 5 games out of 11 games. Is that what you're telling me, Daniel? The people that say 15 points, are you mad? You want to tell me that Spurs will lose 5 games out of the 11 games and everybody else will win every single game? Like someone will win every single game? Hit that like button, people, for me, please. If you have not, Mira Paula here is saying, hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. So you're basing your argument, Daniel, is basing of them losing their starting. So it's an assumption that someone is going to get injured. They have no Champions League. They have no other games than the Premier League to play from here until January. No other thing. Nothing else. Premier League games week in, week out. So why? Why are we saying that they're not? Well, I thought they started well. This football is sustainable. I think so. So I don't think they can go all the way to win the league, but I think based on what I saw, listen, if they go in the next 5 games and they lose the next 5 games, yeah, I'm going to raise my hand and said, yeah, I was wrong. You guys were right. But until then, you're not going to sit here and assume that they're going to lose everything. No, come on, just don't be like that. Don't be like this. I think that's unfair. I think that's unfair. This is ridiculous. But anyway, long story short, what do Spurs need? I think they need to replace Richarlison with somebody else. I think they need to replace Richarlison. He's absolutely atrocious. He's not a football player. Should not be playing in the Premier League. That's my opinion. And I think they need another center back to cover for Van de Ven and Mr. Romero, who I don't think is amazing, but yeah, fine. I'll count him. He's good. But that's for me. Can you say footy? I don't know. Yes, Mo. Can you say footy? He's Australian. You know, footy is an Australian term. It's not American. It's called soccer here. It's called soccer. But yeah, now let's move on to Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club. What are we saying about Liverpool? Can they challenge for the title? 150,000%. Liverpool Football Club can 100% challenge for this title. Of course. Welcome everybody that joined from Hossam's team. Thank you so much for being here with us. Make sure to hit that like button. Hossam's Raid, make sure to hit that like button if you just joined. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you're lucky because we're talking about Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool gonna win easy? Yeah, maybe. But Liverpool look wide open like the streets of Houston at 5 a.m. in the morning. Liverpool look wide open in the midfield like the railways in England when there is a strike. They need a freaking DM. Can someone knock on the door of FSG and tell them we need a DM? Someone get us a DM. We are already creating the perfect attack. Mo Salah is on top of his game. Trent is back to creating. Sabozla is amazing. McAllister can cook, but he plays as a DM. Someone knock on their door and tell them we need a DM, because if Liverpool get a DM, I think they will be a force in this league. 100% they will be a force. Someone tell these guys, go get me Paulinho or something. Go get me a DM that can know how to defend. It's the big problem. But let's talk about the tactics and how Mo Salah now is completely a different player than even the player last year. Mo Salah this year is a creator as much as a goal scorer. Believe it or not, I actually last year, before, I'm Egyptian, so I like Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is one of my favorite players. Mohamed Salah looks more for the past now, more than actually shooting. Like last year and the year before, Mohamed Salah used to shoot just for the sake of shooting sometimes. That's why you will see some kind of strange decision from Mohamed Salah. But now, Mohamed Salah has completely changed, reformalized the way he plays, changed the way he plays. He looks for the pass, he looks for the cross. I think Mohamed Salah is the key for this Liverpool team. You remember me? I said he should go to Saudi Arabia. There's too much money. I think we're past that. Come on. Open, me and you, let's open a new page, Liverpool fans. Let's open a new. I know Hamza got cooked. People are telling me Hamza got cooked, but yeah. But Liverpool in the midfield, they're trying to compensate for not having a DM. But Mohamed Salah changed the way he plays. They're going full throttle on. Luis Diaz, yes, has been bad the last game, but he has been. I thought Luis Diaz was absolutely sensational this year. So I think they can do the job up top. Darwin Núñez, you know my opinion. I'm not going to speak on him. You know my opinion. But can we get to 100 likes? There's 150 people here. Can we get to 100 likes, you beautiful people? And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Can we get to 100 likes? The like button, as much as you don't like my takes or like my takes, the like button goes a long way. The like button is underneath the live chat. It looks like this. The like button. If you are on your phone, close the live chat and come back chat with me. And if you're on your laptop, just hit that like button, because the like button is how this channel go forward. Without the like button, nothing happens. Judge Mo, thoughts on who should win the Ballon d'Or? I actually don't know. I don't think anybody should win the Ballon d'Or this year. Maybe Erling Haaland because of what he did last year. You cannot break these numbers, win a triple with a team, and then not win the Ballon d'Or. Thiago starts perfect for DM. Thiago isn't a defender. You need a destroyer in that midfield. You have too many attacking midfielders, my friend. You have too many attacking midfielders, Liverpool. Cancel the Ballon d'Or. Rodri is not even nominated, I think. But can we get, again, I'm going to repeat, can we get to a freaking 100 likes? 70 likes only. Half the value. How come when we aren't on 100 likes already? How come we aren't on 100 likes? Mo, I'm going to answer this question in a Q&A, Martin. Martin, I'm going to answer this. Which Premier League player would you sign for Inter? I don't know. Ivan Toney. That's what I would sign for Inter. For the way we play football, I would sign Ivan Toney. I would sign Ivan. I would sign. No, actually, I would sign. Maybe I don't know. There is nobody. I don't know. I would sign Ivan Toney. But like the video, people subscribe to the channel as the people are saying. Please hit that like button for me. But Liverpool Football Club, can they go all the way? Yes. But if they don't get a DM in January, I believe this is unsustainable brand of football. 100% unsustainable brand of football. You cannot just rely on your attack. You cannot just rely on your attack to win your games. You're wide open in the midfield. But he's trying though, Jurgen Klopp, isn't he? Jurgen Klopp is trying to lock that midfield with Curtis Jones sometimes, McAllister the other time. But he's trying so bad and it's not working though. It's ridiculous. Like, how can the board be that blind? They go for Caicedo. Why didn't you go for Paulinia? 70, 80 million could have put you up there. And I think the people from United Spurs of America just joined us, if I'm not mistaken. Hit that like button. I'm not sure. Is he done or not? I'm not sure, actually. I can check. I can absolutely check. So most creativity has all been dismissed as they're trying too greedy. He was a little bit too greedy. That's what I'm saying, actually. I'm Egyptian and I'm telling you, bro. He was a little bit greedy. A little bit. Mohamed Salah was a little bit decision-making. Sometimes he would shoot instead of passing. But I think, actually, Mohamed Salah this year has looked for the pass more than for shooting. And I believe Mohamed Salah's creativity is always there. But he has been looking to score more than assist. That now he's kind of doing it 50-50. Welcome to the people that joined us from, of course, United Spurs of America. I'm from This Is Football. Hit that like button, you people. Raid from Osam channel. It's a raid, of course, from This Is Football. And another raid from United Spurs of America. This is Football raid, of course. I'm glad that you guys are here. But Liverpool without a DM, I don't think it's sustainable, this brand of football, conceding chances. Allison is saving them sometimes. Virgil van Dijk is there. Joel Matip has a good game, yes, and a good game, no. Konate is the same. Robertson has been absolutely atrocious somehow defensively. And if they're going to invert Trent in the middle, you'll need Robertson to defend better. But he isn't. He isn't. Hussam needs a haircut. That's up to him. That's up to him, Hussam. That's up to Hussam. I don't know. It's not my job. It's not my job to tell Hussam. Hussam's a big man. He can do whatever he wants. But Liverpool, though, I'm going to have a take here. Gravenberch will be better than Szoboszlai. Here I said it. Looking at Gravenberch, he has more talent than McAllister. He has more talent and more agility than Szoboszlai. I know you guys believe that I'm deluded and I'm an idiot, but I believe that for sure. Gravenberch, when I watched him, he's a weapon. Drives with the ball, can dribble. His first touch is immense, though. He's immense. His first touch is phenomenal, I believe. Szoboszlai is very good, but I think Gravenberch can be a different level player in that midfield. He's so freaking good. Gravenberch with Dominic Szoboszlai, they will be, but I believe Gravenberch has so much talent. It's unfreaking believable. Like, I know, I love this guy to be like I just watched him a handful of time, right, with Liverpool, but he's so freaking good. I know you guys don't think so, but I believe so. But that's the coverage they have in the midfield. They have Gravenberch, they have Szoboszlai, they have McAllister. Curtis Jones is not bad. Now they need a freaking DM. It's not going to be Indo, my friend. No Indo. Indo the world. Indo the stream. Indo the title charge. Konsa DM, I don't know. I watched Konsa a handful of time. I can't tell you if Konsa can be a DM. Yeah, I think he has absolutely everything in football. Everything. This guy. Can we listen, guys, if you get to 100 likes, I will be able to continue the stream and we'll get more people to watch. So get me to 100 likes. Come on, there's only 85 likes. I need 100 likes right now at the moment. Hit that like button, like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit the freaking like. Curtis Jones is not a DM. He's not a defender. He isn't a defender. End of story. Yes. But I believe that Liverpool and Arsenal will go toe-to-toe. I believe that Liverpool and Arsenal will hit toe-to-toe with Manchester City. Do I want one of them to win it? 100%. Who do I prefer to win it, though, is a question I am not going to answer for free. So later. I'm going to answer it later. Who do I prefer to win the Premier League? Is it Liverpool or Arsenal this year? If both of them challenge Man City, I'm going to tell you that later. This is one of the more genders thing. And why? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you who and why. But Robertson needs a replacement. They need a DM. I love the guessing in the chat. I'm loving the guessing. 10 more likes, as Martin here says. 10 more likes, you people. 10 more likes. Don't be greedy. Don't be cheap. Hit that freaking like button, people. We have 155 people. I actually need to see 150 likes. 150 likes. So hit the freaking like. Come on. It's easy. It doesn't cost you a penny. You think you're going to pay money if you hit that like button? It's not going to cost you a penny. But I'm going to tell you. But I want to move on from them to something. Hold on here. So when Newcastle got their first teamers back, why can't they get top 4? They've got more points than last season. I believe Newcastle will challenge for top 4, 100%. But the Champions League in the first half of the season will take a toll on them. The way they drew against West Ham It looked like the Champions League took a toll on them. Don't you agree, Tristan? Tristan, don't you agree that it looked like the Champions League took a toll on the players? That PSG magnificent game took a little bit of a toll on the players' fitness. I believe so. So that's my problem. I want to see Lewis Hall play more. Now Harvey Barnes is injured. I want to see Joe Willock back. And that's my point. That's my point. It is Newcastle can be there. But it's tough with the Champions League though, isn't it? Also, they are in the cup more. In the cup more, so it's kinda not easy though. I believe that Newcastle will challenge for top four, depending on who wins the Champions League, who wins the Europa League. The fifth place might be something that teams will go to the Champions League with. But hear me out though. And this is gonna sound mad. Cass and Dabs were talking about Chelsea. Can they do the late run, Chelsea? Salah, I don't think Salah is gonna leave in for Saudi in January. This is the notion that I don't believe. I actually believe Newcastle can do. But let me move to Chelsea though. Chelsea Football Club. Did they turn a corner? I don't know. But I believe they turned the corner. That's Mo's belief. Why I'm saying that? Because Chelsea needed things to click, needed to score some goals, needed to get the ball at the back of the net. And they did. They did. They did get the ball at the back of the net. Sorry, I'm just typing something. Bear with me. So yeah, Chelsea 100% turned the corner. Why? Because it clicked. You guys don't want to make me reach 100 likes. There is 3 likes left, and you don't want to hit that like. Somehow, for some reason, you don't want to like the video. Anyway, so Chelsea Football Club, I believe, I think Chelsea can get not top 4, but they can climb the table faster than what we think. However, the run is tough. So I'm going to tell you, based on what I saw the last 2 games, which fixtures I believe Chelsea, and you can record this, can get results. Against Arsenal, I think it's going to be a draw. Against Brentford, I think they're going to win. Against Spurs away, I think they're going to lose. Against Man City at home, I think they're going to lose. Against Newcastle away, I think they're going to lose. And maybe I think Brighton, I think they're going to win. Maybe. But however, if they get a result against Arsenal, because it's at home, I believe they will go on to have this run. It's going to be tough to beat. Spurs are going to be, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle for Chelsea. It's going to be a struggle for Chelsea for sure to win. For our Spurs to win. Because, listen, bro. No, I don't think that's an agenda. They play at home, though. Do you guys believe that genuinely I have an agenda? No, Chelsea play at home. The stadium will be buzzing. It's the first game after the international break. They're going to be on it. Of course, they're going to be. Oh, yeah, Arsenal came back from the win against Man City, but Chelsea come from back-to-back wins in the league, scored 4 against Burnley. Arsenal are in Burnley, but come on. You're telling me that Chelsea can't get a draw against Arsenal at home? That's what people say. Arsenal, Martin is saying Chelsea are about to find out. To find out what? To find out what? Imagine if Chelsea score the goals they create. Morning from London. I know it's freaking late for you guys, some of you. It's freaking 2 in the morning and 1 in the morning. So I want to get to 100 likes. And apparently I'm on 108 likes. So this stream, just do a win. Win in the chat. Win in the chat, of course. Just spam the thing, win. 1 game a week sounds good, but it causes problem around the squad when players can't get any game time. But Newcastle don't have enough squad. A win for the 110 likes. We have won 4 in a row there, Mo. Yes. So let me tell you, Martin, Spurs have not gotten anything from Arsenal, but they got this year. Arsenal have not won against Man City for 8 years. They won this year. So what are you saying now? What are you saying? You're saying that Chelsea cannot get something out of Arsenal? I think they can. I believe they can. It's a simple thing. It's not that hard. Listen, Chelsea are strong defensively, and in the last two games, they left the position. They left the ball position to the opposition. I think they're going to do the same for Arsenal. I think they're going to do the same. Yes, but the problem is in the Champions League and in the league, you'll need to play your strong 11. Okay, you want it, but that's what I'm saying. That's Omar. The answer to your thing is inside your chat. Do you trust Newcastle to win games against Spurs, against Chelsea, against who, this and that, with the second string team? No. They have two players to play the cups, but the Champions League is different. I believe you will have to have a very good 15 players, and you rotate 3, 4 players in the Champions League. But then at half time, 60 minutes. That's how I believe. You reckon Pep will get revenge against Arsenal? I believe, as it currently stands, I believe Man City will win against Arsenal at the Emirates. But yes, I believe that Chelsea can get something. Can they challenge though for top four though? Currently, at the moment, they cannot because the teams in the top four are actually winning games. I think we'll know more game week 15 or 14. If we see the top teams not dropping a lot of points, I believe we'll know more if Chelsea can challenge or not. And it's gonna be a completely different story. But I believe Chelsea can be there and thereabout outside the top four, fifth, sixth. I believe so. Pochettino is a good manager. He isn't a bad manager. The youngsters are cooking. They're going to have Nkunku back in January. Chukwuemeka is back. I'm a big fan of Chukwuemeka. They call him Carney. I don't know why they call him Carney, but they do. They do. Listen, Badishili is back. Reece James is back after the international break. So come on, just give me a break. Now, the January transfer window isn't key for them, for Chelsea. Chelsea have 55,000 players on the roster. Just injured then. Chelsea need to make baby steps. Daniel is saying I agree with that. So baby steps is maybe. That's his first name. Yes, that's his first name. Carney. I know Carney Chukwuemeka. I just make him fun. For the people that call players with their first name. As you know my name. I don't know if does anybody in the chat know what my name is? Can you type what my name is? What my real name is? Type in the chat. What do you think Mo's real name is? The complete name. It's my first name. But Chelsea, do they need anything in January? No. Would you take United Chelsea squad? 100% Chelsea squad. Martin, I like these questions. The reason why I take Chelsea squad because I believe there's more future to Chelsea squad. Because I believe they can be team players. No, this is my name. My name is right here. It's the first word. This is my name. This is my name. And actually I don't know how Martin knows how to spell the name. I don't know. But yes, he knows. I tried to call myself something else like Mo. It's just Mo. It cannot be Momin. You won't be able to pronounce it. You won't be able to say it. Momin Abdullah. No, it's not. But yeah, going on to Chelsea. Why would I take Chelsea squad over Man United squad? And it's a good segue to Man United. Chelsea have more players, and I believe Chelsea have better players, actually. I believe actually Chelsea squad is better than Man United, as I can see it now. It's 100% better than Man United. Nkunku, Caicedo, Enzo, Badishili, Colwell. The only one, and it's not looking good for him now, is Onana. And at the moment, I would take my nephew to be a goalkeeper other than Onana. I would definitely take my nephew before Onana. Before I put Onana in the goal, I'll take my nephew. 100%. So even though I called Onana one of the best goalkeepers in the world, I'm freaking in the mud. Man United put my head in the mud. Seriously. I can't call any player good anymore just because of Onana. It's ridiculous, bro. Onana turned from Alisson, Peter Schmeichel, all the way down, to the worst version of Mendy within 2 months. From Peter Schmeichel to Mendy, 2 months, bro. Respect Mendy, Champions League winner, bro. Mendy is a Champions League winner, though. Like, seriously, bro. It's ridiculous. My man Onana can't catch anything. The man can't even catch a break, bro. The man is a tennis racket that doesn't even have strings in the middle, bro. Just they bought the racket without actually taking it to the guy to put strings in it. It's absolutely ridiculous. He can't catch a cold, as Martin is saying. Onana can't even catch a cold. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened to the guy. I don't know. It's sad, but it's super freaking funny that he's actually now worse than David De Gea, both on the ball and in shot stopping. Like, it's absolutely nuts. Olivier Giroud has more clean sheets than Onana. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I would have never thought that Onana's level will drop that bad. Welcome to the Premiership, Onana. Onana's like someone who plays in the 50s without gloves. Like, he's scared of the ball, bro. Like, it's absolutely nuts. It's ridiculous. Can hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button for me. Like, I jinx Onana, people. So, like, the drop, bro, it's faster than a rock. Oh, it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. How can someone's level drop that quick? It's Casemiro talking from one of the best defensive midfielders. Like, bro, Onana, bro, turned into Mendy, bro, like in a second. It's nuts. It's nuts. Onana, bro. Onana, like, I don't know. Onana turned into Joe Hart within 2 months. With respect to Joe Hart, though, with all due respect to Joe Hart, Joe Hart was a goalie, bro. Was good one at Man City. Dean Henderson is better than Onana at the moment, and I'm being 100% serious. You would have better to kept Dean Henderson. At least Dean Henderson would have stopped some of these. Onana was one, bro. Don't give me that shit. Bro, don't give me that shit. Onana at Inter was magnificent. Champions League run was amazing. 8 clean sheets, bro. In the league, the guy was immense. The guy was a giant. Bro went to Man United. I know, like, I don't want to say something I regret, but anyway, Man United turned everybody into a shambles of a player. He wasn't. He was not carried by the Inter defense, bro. We leaked chances. He used to save us every game. Guys, go watch highlights of him. Ask Inter fans. I didn't want him to go. I thought 50 million is so cheap. And I promise you, I'm being honest. So, to people that ask me if the background is a green screen or not, here it is. The background is here. This is real. This is a real Stankovic jersey. This is a real poster. So yeah. The camera is weird. So yeah. I know someone is texting me something. So it's real. The background is real. I don't know who's that. I don't know who's this, but yeah. But anyway, someone's texting me about something. The background is real. I help more. Yeah. So check World of Football. He helped create that one. This one. This one. He helped create this one. This design. He helped me create it. Mo 100% beef. I don't know what that means. But yeah, we have 170 people here and we're not even on 150 likes. So can we get the likes up if you guys don't mind? I'm just going to stay for 5 more minutes because I think my wife is asking me, she's like, when are we eating? My wife is best woman in the world. The best woman in the world. The most strong and the best one in the world. New super chats allowed tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have super chats, people. Tomorrow we'll have super chats. Tomorrow we'll have super chats. But I think this is the breakdown of it. Do you guys have any other team you want me to talk about it? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yes, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Do you guys know any other team that you want me to talk about? In the chat, let me know. But I got 2 minutes left in this stream, or I can end it. First monetized Mojenda is gonna be tomorrow. I'm glad you didn't rate Rice. I did. But anyway, listen. I think this is going to be it for me. Salam, Chelsea 101. Everybody that joined me, welcome to Footy Judge Mo. Get me to 150 likes before the stream ends. Brighton. Yes. So let me tell you what Brighton is. The Zerbi at one point at Serie A had 63 goals scored with Sassuolo and 61 goals conceded. My man is designed to play one brand of football, which is great. It's great to watch. But I think he needs to realize that I don't have the players to do that all the time. Does that make sense? Like sometimes you'll have to adjust the way you play depending on the players. But I think Brighton will challenge for top 6. 100% will challenge for top 6. With that, I have no doubt that they will do that. The way they play football, that's a sensational football, and it will work in the Premier League. They're going to get the thrashing 4-1, 3-1 every now and then. But the way they play against Liverpool proved that they can challenge for top 6 or something like that. So did Zerbi, though, if he goes to a better club with better play, like imagine that Zerbi, so there is a goal that was scored against them, and it was Veltman lost the ball against Aston Villa. Imagine if that was KDB or Rodri or Bruno or Bernardo Silva or Foden. They wouldn't have lost. Imagine if that was John Stones inverting like Veltman. That would deserve. The Zerbi's football would work even better with better players. But until now, it works one game, not the other game because people figure it out. But that's what I mean. He needs better caliber of players. But that's it. Because I think Brighton is one of the most exciting teams in the league, to be honest. But anyway, thank you guys for watching me here tomorrow. Can I ask you guys something? Turn the notification bell on so you know when I go live. The notification bell, turn it on so you know when I go live. It's very important because I still don't have set times because it depends on other people. So make sure to hit that like button. Tomorrow might be my first monetized stream. So hit that like button for me, please. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. 1.5k loading, amazing. I didn't realize, Martin, actually, that I'm almost close to 1.5k. But guys, like the video, subscribe. The notification bell is important. Before you go, hit that like button. And I will see you tomorrow, probably twice tomorrow. But I'm out. And thank you guys for watching me. I hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace. We're out.